This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the session number 6. In this session, we will discuss these topics. Maybe if it is possible, we will complete the conditional statements. Uh, we are mainly learning the shell script regarding the automation, so that we have to learn this conditional statements is mandatory. Now, at this step, I want to write some basic script such as how to install a user-defined package and how to install or how to start a process and how to check a status of a process. So to write the things, we have to learn these conditional statements, and if you know these things and loops, the two things are mandatory things here, then only we can write the scripts. So if it is possible, definitely I will complete this fourth one today itself. Yesterday we have observed redirection operators, and also we have seen file descriptors. One thing I forgot yesterday, so that's why again I'm repeating this word here. Just I'm taking my terminal. I'm switching as a super user. So what is the thing is, if I execute ls, so nothing is there, just I create here, touch, not touch, I will create a file. Example. So this is a dummy file to check the infrastructure. Thank you. So let's cat it. This is information. So how did we use that file descriptors? Just I take that ls, no, sorry, a cat example, and then after we have used the two operators. First one is one greater than a.tst, and next I use the two greater than b.tst. So what will happen here? So first of all, this command will execute, and if that successfully executed, that output will be stored in the a.tst. It is one is nothing but successful execution and standard output. Two for the error message. So is there any error? The things will store in b.tst. Now just observe cat it, sorry, ls a.tst b.tst is there. Now see here, actually what is the information is there in the b.tst? Nothing is there. File is created, but that is empty. Now a.tst, we have the output of the cat space example, nothing but example file information. Now why again I am repeating this thing is, sometimes we need to, or you need to maintain only one file, and in that one file you have to write, you are wishing to write the complete even that is a successful execution or it is even any error, we need to write only one file. Yes, what is my intention is, suppose you are executing a command. If it is successfully executed, we are storing by using the file descriptor, that is one. and we are giving one file name. And if any error is there, by using the file descriptor 2 and greater than symbol, we are giving the file name. But my intention is now here I will what I am going to do here and taking the same thing. If it is successfully executed, then that output will store in another file. That is the file name is new one. And if there is any error, it will store in new two. This is common only. But the thing is, I'm redirecting the error output also to the descriptor to the new file, new one. What is my intention is, even there is one error is there, even error, the success execution will store in new one file, and even file descriptor is nothing but 2. 2 is nothing but error message. That output also again I'm redirecting to the descriptor 1. So that's why I'm using that using the and symbol. Cat new one. This is output is it. Just this time I will take one spell machine. This is file is not available. Just I take the enter. So again, if you see the file name 1. So it is overridden. There is another matter. So here that error message also we are storing that in a one same file. Yes. So 1 is nothing but is a success output. Again, that 2 is nothing but error message. Error message also I am redirecting to the same file, that is nothing but new one, by using that and symbol. 2 is nothing but error message. I am redirecting this message output to the file which one I am using to the as a standard output. As a this one is nothing but file descriptor. One file, what is that? New one. So error message also will store here only. So if you want to write override, just you want to maintain append the test, just use this one. Sorry, it's not working. Only one time. Cat it. New one. So by using a file, one file we are using for standard output and standard error message also. Just using that and symbol. So this I forgot yesterday. So what is that? Just any command one greater than, what is that, file name, and you give 2 greater than, and give that greater than 1 means the error output also, error message also redirecting to the standard output file, that is nothing but file name. That is file name, suppose file1.txt, file1.txt. 1 minute. And one more thing to you, you need to learn one file is there, that is in /dev. It's one directory. Just type cat it air. Just type that ls. Here we have the one file is there. The file name is null. Yes. Suppose what I'm going to do here. The present working directory is nothing but /dev, and the file name is, just you can also directly you can execute the file here also, cat and dev, and then file name is null. So the name itself is saying, but I will give that clarity to you by one example. Okay, now just what I'm going to do here. Cat, what is the file name? Example, some output is there. So this output I'm redirecting to the file is /dev, and another one null. Yes, what I'm saying here, the cat space example, this command output I'm giving as a input to this particular file. The file name is nothing but null. Now try to see the what is the information we have the null. What happened? Actually, what we have information is there. When I'm catting that file, but there is no output, or else. So what is the meaning of this file is this is a null file. If you redirect any output, to this file, so this is a special file. So if you save any data in this file, it won't save that file. So simply, it seems to be saving that information only. But originally, so in that file there is no. If you redirect any information or any something, if you are redirecting that your uh, commands output to this particular file, there it seems to be there is going on and there is executed successfully. When you cat that particular file, there is no output. This is a special file. Especially we are using for a shell script. What is the use of this file is here? Sometimes, first of all, understand what is a null file. If you redirecting any output to this file, it won't save. So actually, what is a file information? Just I will see here. Just wait. LL null. So see here, the special character C is there. This is a C character. So if you save any information on that file, it won't save. But it takes that input from the user, and you can feel like, oh, everything is good. Now you are feel like that everything is good and it's stored in some that /dev/null. But thing is, if you save a file information or command output to that particular particular file null, which is under /dev, there is no output, there is no input. It seems to be taking that input, but when you cat it, there is no file information in that particular file. What is the meaning of here? Taking that input is good, but when you try to display that inputs, there is no input in your file. That's why I'm saying to you, this file is most useful our in shell script. What is the use, where we are going to use? That's now I will explain to you. See here, what is my intention is I'm writing some script. That time I will use some commands. What is that? Suppose in the script just you think like you're writing a script file. You're in a script. No, now you are in script file. How to feel like that one? Suppose just understand. Now I'm giving that ls. When I use the ls, definitely I will get that output. Yes, just understand here one example. So ls is there. Ls means it will give some output to you. So what I'm going to do here, I am redirecting this output to one file, that is dev null. Got it? So I'm redirecting this output to /dev/null. Sometimes we not required to display that. There is no requirement to display that ls command. That time we need to redirect that particular command's output to this a special file. What is my intention? While executing the script, I won't want to give that output of ls command. So that's why I am redirecting the ls command's output to this particular location. Or else, just understand, suppose what is my requirement is, uh, suppose date is there. Date is a command. If it is I'm giving to the redirecting to one, it is success input, and two for even two also redirect to the same file. So if it is executed successfully, the file information will be stored in this file. Even error message also it will be saved in the same file only. By just now we have discussed this one and a person symbol. Just try to execute this one. 1.txt. Oh, see, error is there. Wait. So better to I will execute the same thing at OS. will execute on terminal. Expecting one. What is that? Sorry, yeah, here this is not required here actually. So why am I using yes? Not, no. There is no information. If you redirect to that one, so what is a use of slash dev null is nothing but while writing that scripts, we will get some temporary output. But the temporary output is not required to our programming. So the time to avoiding that temporary output or unnecessary output. So instead of displaying on the terminal while executing the script, just avoiding that execution or displaying that information, we are redirecting to this directory. So at the time of execution, you won't get that output. Now just I will edit that file 1.txt. Oh, no. Save and quit. Now I try to execute. I give 100 txt. So see here, where is your output? It successfully executed or not? It successfully executed. By we can it is a special character already you know very well. So what is the meaning here? So that output is redirecting to the special file that is slash dev null. If you try to go to that location and just cat it, nothing is there. Nothing is there. So this is we are using in our shell script. So why we are using this file? So to avoid unnecessary or temporary output of a command, we are redirecting to a special file. So many people don't know why you are using these things. Even they are Linux people, they don't know. Still they are don't know. So actual thing is a special file. If you save any data in this file, it won't save. Just it seems to be like a saving. It seems to be everything is good and everything is saving to that file. But actual thing is it is a what is that? I will give one. It is a 3D image. So it's a not 3D image, just like it seems to be a virginal image. What is the meaning of 3D image? So it seems to be like existing only. When you what is that? We will use some special glasses to see the 3D movies. So like that, so data is saving like to your that file. That is a 3D movie. When you remove the classes, it's just like a 2D movie only. 2D movie is that nothing is there in that file. So avoid this complete confusion. If you redirect any input output of any commands to this particular file, so there is no storage to particular this file. So there is no chance to store that either redirecting output to this file. That is the main intention. Yes, what is a null file intention is sometimes here at this stage I try to give an example, but try to understand what I going to write here. What is that? I try to give one example for this null. Mm, how do I explain to you? Suppose I will give one different example. 1 minute. No. My final intention is m install. So just we are at basic only now. Uh, yes, see, date. Just I will take the same example and same command. There is no change. Present working directory and one redirecting to the slash dev and what is another one is null. So if it is successfully executed, that output will be stored in this slash dev. So my intention is I want to execute that pwd file. It is everything is same only. Very good. Just wait. I come to that same thing. Cat it. Now here I am executing the present working directory, but I want to execute this thing, but not required that output. I want to execute this file. That is my duty, but I no need to store. I no need to display this output on the my terminal. Just understand this situation. Just there, and I will try that same thing. Wait 1 minute. So what I'm going to do here? Yes, definitely. You are saying what your intention. Just wait. I will read the same thing. Yesterday only I said to you how to assign a command's output to a variable. Charan, it is your question is related to previous one. Please, what you said, can you execute below? Redirect to the null directory. Just you cat it A. Definitely, I will cat it. So now see, just I execute this first dot sh. Where is your output? It is executed successfully. Command is executed successfully or not. Just use this is another way we can execute that file. So it is executed successfully. What about the input? What about the output? The output is redirected to this particular file. If you try to see that file, there is no information in this one. Means not required. I want to execute that file, but I no need to display on the terminal. I no need to save in a particular file. Simply you need to redirect to a particular special file. Okay, Charan, ask you one question. What is that? Just define a variable. What is that? A equals to is saying you take backticks and take that ls minus la. First one exactly. Then what is saying? Redirect a command. A. What is a a actually? It's a dollar. He's saying echo dollar a. Echo dollar a is nothing but complete information is there. Now he's saying just redirect this output to /dev/null. His question is, I'm executing a commands here, a command, and again I am assigning that output to variable a. When I call echo greater than a, we are getting this information. Yes, he's saying just redirect to this particular variable. What will happen? Executed successfully. Just I go to that particular file, and now I cat it. Where is your output? Nothing is it. Is executed successfully, but it won't share any information in that file. So here executed successfully, definitely you will get that success parameter, nothing but 0. Is it clear, Charan? Simply it is a file, it won't share anything. It's a file, but it won't share anything. That is intention. Next one, we will discuss about the bash initialization. So what is the meaning here? Just understand, when you log into your system at the first time, after login and log out time, just understand, when you log into your system, before getting this prompt, which prompt? This is we are calling as a prompt. Yes. How does a shell start up? Actually, how does the shell start up? What is my default shell? Just cat and take that variable is a global variable shell. Oh, sorry. I used cat only. I don't use the cat, but just try to opening displaying that file information. It is encrypted format. So just use the control C. It will start. Echo dollar shell. Echo dollar shell. Now tell me, who is a responsibility assigning my default shell as /bin/bash? 1 minute. Weather problem is there here. So the thing is, before we are getting this prompt, something will happen on the server. Now I'm a root user. Just understand. Just type it. Now please understand that this is a tilde operator. is nothing but the root user's default directory. And even just try to see here, I am at now which user now? EC2 user, and this tilde is nothing but my default directory. Just type pwd, you will get his default directory /o /ect-user, it is username. Suppose I am switching to the super user. Now just type cd, where you are or which directory there is in data matter, directly you landed to the default directory of the root user. Just type pwd, present working directory is a /root. Every user's is its default directory location. We have some hidden files are there. Just type that ls. We are having these things. What is that? a.ts. This now we only have created. Just I remove these things. rf minus rfa.tst v.tst example first new one and one.tst. It asks the prompt. Okay. Now see, it seems to be nothing here. When I type that ll, nothing is it. Completely zero. But the thing is not correct. At its a user's default directory, we have some hidden files are there. To see that hidden files, we will use ls or ll -a for to display the hidden files, and I'm listing that one. -a, just use it -a. You can use ls also. I'm listing that file. That's why I'm using the ll. What is the meaning here? The hidden files are hidden directories. The starting character should be dot. So dot is there. Blue color is nothing but directory. No, this is the first character. D. Yes. Now what will happen? The file user is giving username and password. That first time before getting that prompt, as soon as log into the server through the putty or through the any third party software, third party software like bash, git bash. So the first file will be executed. That is a dot bash profile. So this is a file. So that being purpose I'm taking cat dot bash underscore profile. So is a comment. It is also comment, and this is a one if condition. What is saying here? Just use execute. This is a dot is nothing but execute. Tilde is nothing but the default directory. Is calling running that file. Another file is what is that? Dot bash rc. Understand this meaning? Dot is nothing but running the file. Tilt operator. Tilt operator is nothing but default location. Default location of dot bash rc. At the same location, we have the another file is there. This file. What is the meaning? Bash underscore profile file is calling another file. Another file is what is that? In the same location. In the same location. Wait, I will write in that notepad. When a user try to log into the server, before getting the terminal, the first file executed by the server from the user's default location is dot bash underscore profile. Okay. Again, this file will call another same file. Again, this file is calling dot bash rc. Nothing but it is also in the default location of the user. Okay. So just we try to cat it again. Now is there that file is there or not? Just here. Just clear the screen. ls -al. The first file is executed this one. Then after where it is bash rc is there. Simply at interview level, just this is a first file executed from the on server before a user try to log into the system. After giving a username and password, everything is good. First file is this one, and last one file is dot bash underscore dot bash underscore logout is the first file and it is the last file. And here all the history is available in this location. Just cat it. First, what is the dot history? Everything is available. Which commands are used by that particular user? Everything is available. Now the thing is that is not our matter. Just I am explaining that files are there. This is history and is logout is the first one, and this is for SSH key is nothing but we have RSA keys are there to communicate with any another server. So what is a passwordless authentication? For passwordless authentication, we will use this .ssh file. But the thing is, this file is calling the another file that is a .bashrc. It is also file. That's why I use the cat bashrc. See here, just ignore about the aliases. I will explain now only. Now see here, again this file is a if condition. It is executed. Dot is nothing but executing dot. The file is /etc. That is a bash rc. We have one file is there in that location that is a /etc bash rc. So again, what will happen? Bash rc file is calling another file that is /etc bash rc. That is a different. This file having a at a /etc location. Just I go to that location and try to cat it /etc bash rc. Just this same location I gave here. Just type enter. So something is there. Finally, the thing is what happened here. They are using a for loop. What is the meaning here? Again, this file is executing some scripts. So some scripts. Which scripts? This file is executing some script. That's why star.sh is there. Nothing but it executing some script from which location? /etc/profile d location. It's pick up all the files which are having that extension sh, and it is executing that all the files. Now see here, one people now ask why we are using this dev. Sorry. Sorry for the disturbance. No need to display this output to on the terminal. Why? Because it is some background processes. When the user is logged into my server, no need to display this output of this particular program on the terminal. Just I need a terminal. No need to that complete output before log into my server. So that's why I am avoiding this output. I won't want to display that output. That's why I am redirecting this output to /dev null. That is the meaning. And the thing is, again, this file is executing /etc/profile d locations files executing. So see here, just I go to the directory /etc profile where it is profile.d. Just it is a location. Now see here, just pwd. Now I am at the same location. Which one I selected? Just I take that ll. I will display that for all the things. From this one, it is executing the files which have the extension .sh. One, two, here is there. You can also recognize this one ll star.sh. It will select that all the files which have the extension sh. Now, before we are getting this prompt, when you give a correct username and password, these scripts will execute on the server. That's why this what is that color code and ls command, vi editor, which command, and then the 256 term is nothing but combination of the 256 files. Just try to see that file. It's very lengthy there. See here, just cat it. It is we don't understand what we have these things. Some we don't know, but this is executed on the our server before we are getting this prompt. Okay, now just understand here. After now, what is that first one bash profile? It's called another one bash rc, and next one bash rc again calling that /etc bash rc. Again, this file is calling another one, that is /etc profile d dot, in that location it will execute that all the files which have the extension .sh. So this is a process. So first file it will call the bash rc, again bash rc call that this file, and it will call this file location. In this location the files which have the extension .sh it will execute. That's why all the commands are working after getting the terminal. That is the actual process. The fourth. Now what is by now this is the interview point of view only. Now see here we can customize our scripts also. What is the meaning here? Now my intention is before you can keep any script in this particular location. It will execute you before getting that prompt. So what I'm going to do here now, just at this particular location, what is the location in the /etc profile d location, I will create my word script, and I will check whether it is executed or not. I will check whether executed or not. See here, just where I am now presently, just so sh extension is mandatory. Why? Because that extension find only executed by that particular script by using the for loop. So what I'm going to do here, just I will write vi editor. What is that? naga.sh. I take one script with extension sh. So what is my script is should execute in bin bash. I need to get welcome to the shell, and I need to display the date, present working directory. This is enough. Just here, just find out the file permission, execute permission at the user level is there or not there. So just I assign the execute permission. So chmod and u plus x users and giving that execute permission on the file now.sh. It's not right to verify that permissions. Yes, is there. Now I take one more terminal just with now if you try to how do you know whether it is working or not? Just I take the one more terminal. Yes. No, just I take the duplicate session. Now before getting that prompt, what will happen here? Ajay here. Welcome to the shell. Date. These things are executed or not. Before we are getting this prompt, these things are executed. Yes, for your practice I said these things. If you want to restrict a user on a particular directory before he is entering to your server, we can restrict him by using this script level. Got it? So if a anonymous user is there or a user is there, you don't want to give that execute permission on a particular file, or don't want to you want to restrict some things about him. So just keep a script at this location, and that will execute before he is getting this terminal, and everything is good. Yes, we can also now do you know what is a so sometimes you feel like that why I need to log in that why I need to take that another terminal. How can I log in same the terminal? So what I did now, just I take that duplicate session, that's why I'm getting the same thing. Now see here, just now what will happen when that bash underscore profile is executed your file. Wait, where is that? Where is that? One. Not working, so not a problem. So simply instead of restarting, instead of reloading, you use one command, that is a source. I am calling one file, that is a bash underscore profile. What will happen here? This file this file will reloaded onto the your local memory. So just use that source bash underscore profile from your default location. What will happen when this file is executed? It will call that bash rc. Again, bash rc will call that /etc profile /etc bash rc. Again, that will call that /etc profile d.sh locations all extension file with having the .sh. So just when you use that source command, just it will reload that file. Reload, when the reload that bash underscore profile, it will call the another file. You know the link. Now it's a reloaded. That's why we got this output. Instead of restarting, just you can also use that bash underscore profile. And one thing, uh, you have to learn that aliases. What is the meaning of aliases here? Suppose always I'm typing this clear with a CLA. It is some difficult to type that clear spelling. Yes. So usually a person may have the two names at your school or at college level. You have your original name, and at your home you have some pet name. Yes. So like that, I'm calling a normal command as a different shortcut name. That is a use of that alias. Alias name itself only there. Just type that aliases. How many aliases are available on your terminal? It will be available. So actually we are using the cp command for copying. Actually this meaning is actual meaning. This is shortcut name. And we are using ll. The ll actual meaning is ls minus l and move mi. This is actual command. We are calling this one. Yes. Now what I'm going to do here, how to assign how to shortcut, how to give a alias name to a particular command. Simply alias and your shortcut name is equals to, without spaces, to either sides of equal symbol with your command. So this command should be available on your terminal, on your server. So now onwards, no need to use the clear spelling. Just use the C character. It will clear your terminal. Just here, executed successfully. Just type aliases. Now C is assigned or not? C equals. I will try to, when I see use the C, it will clear the screen or not? Yes. Successfully, it is giving the output. 1 minute. Now, how to remove that one? Alias C. So just release that shortcut. This is a temporary variable. It will be stored on your RAM. Now the thing is, even if you create a alias for what is that x equals to date. When I press that x, I will get the date. But all these things are temporary only. After restarting your system, this won't work. Yes. Even now you are using the aliases. Your planning is, I don't make as any alias. Even if you restart these things, it will be temporary only. Otherwise, after that restart, it won't work. The thing is, how to make as permanent aliases. The simple trick is, we have a 4 different locations are there before getting that prompt, that is /_bash dot bash underscore profile, and next one dot bash rc at the same location, and next one is, just I'm typing that one. What is the next one? /etc bash rc, and last one is a /etc and bash, no sorry, profile d slash at this location. It's a location. In this any location, you can define this variable. Then that alias name become as a permanent alias. Just here, how to do it now. Now I just go to the bash underscore profile. Just anywhere you can write like that. Better to write after export. Even where it is not a matter. Now what I'm going to do, alias x equals to clear the screen. Alias is in space, x equal to clear the screen. Now just type that x. Oh, what is that? What I gave here? I use the same thing. X equals to where it is, x equal to clear the screen. When you reload the same file, just reload your same bash underscore for file. Just type that x. What will happen? It will clear the screen. Even after you are shut down your system or restart the system, it will be permanented only. Just your typing, just use that x. It will be. Wait. Okay, I try to take different new session. There it's working or not. Just we will verify it. X. Okay. Oh, no, no. I'm a super user. Yes. Now I'm a super user. Just see here. What I give X. I think. X. Why it is not working? So it is not saved actually. Is there? 1 minute. So why it's not working? Because I'm logged in to this terminal as a EC2 user. Yes, on my local system, if I try that same thing, definitely it will work. Just otherwise, just you do one thing, source dash underscore profile. So when he's asking the username, login, give the root, and then after you, if you give the password, then it will work. Just type that X. Now it's working. Yes. So no need to. This is a making as a permanent aliases. So what is I try to give overview. Tomorrow we will see remaining these two. Just understand the grep. Grep. What is the meaning of the grep? So grep is nothing but global regular expression print. Global regular expression print. So actually, suppose your file containing 100 lines are there. Based on the pattern, pattern is nothing but word of a line. Word of a line. So pattern is nothing but simply when you give a word of the any particular line, if the pattern is nothing but your searching word is matching with any one word of the line, it will display to you the complete the line information. So simply it will pick out the required expression from the file and just it will print on your terminal. Okay. We have a different things are there. Actually, I arranged the grep command in different manner. Where it is on my terminal. This is a document, so we will try to execute this thing tomorrow. So, so these are the options are there, syntax are there. Some examples also arranged here. So we will discuss these things, and next one in the tomorrow session, not today. And this is all only two things are completed. If you learn these things, we can write some script to install the, and after installation, how can you manage that particular what is that software? Suppose if you are installed HTTPD software, nothing but Apache software. So to manage the Apache software, we should learn these things. Not only for the Apache software, based on some condition you are executing a file or directory or any script, we should learn these commands. And moreover, another one also important, that is the looping statements. So we have the for loop and the while, and next one is select loop, and one is until loop. Is a different condition. Until is a different loop. It may be not available in any languages. It's very easy. Don't think about it. It's not a programming language. Just it's a little bit. Sharon, definitely Shell will take uh, nearly still 12 gases, 12 to 13. 12 to 13 gases are there. Uh, but final target is at the end of the day, those who are participating daily to the sessions, they need to write some scripts. That is my intention. Okay, and one thing now it seems to be actually session number 6, but it's a section number 4 only. First of all, the first two sessions which I provided to you, that is the basics of the Linux. And first one is completely based on the what is that creation of the AWS machine on creation of the Linux machine on AWS. Second one is the basic commands. From session number 3 onwards, that will be you treat as a actual sessions, and so much things are there. We have to learn the arc command and scd command. Next one, comparison operators, greater than, how to use the greater than symbol, less than symbols. So little bits. So still it needs 12 sessions, and same thing to the YAML script also. So now YAML script is now, you don't know now the value of the YAML script actually. So now coming days it will play the vital role. Why? Because we will use, as password authentication is very small thing. It's not a matter. Just we have to go to that particular location, which I will show to you. Just you are asking. So password authentication between two servers. It is small detail. It's not. I will show that one also. Is that what is that? cd.ssh. Just SSH key generate. You use one command. It will just, this is only one command, and it will generate the keys. Just type that, enter, and just now what do you do? Just SSH copy gen, and you copy this. Now this is actually key copied, now created from here. Just copy to your what is that? Your destination server. What is your destination server? Your IP. Suppose your destination server IP. Destination server IP. Before this one, you should give that username also at that destination server, root at the rate. So then only it will ask that username and password, then it will create the password communication. It's a little bit thing only. Okay, thank you for the participation. Uh, Good night, Andy.